So for this technique, you are going to need your watercolor paint. You will need a paintbrush, a cup of water, and regular table salt. Or you could use coarse table salt. They have a different effect. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is with clean water, you are going to dip your paintbrush into your water, and you are going to wet one of the boxes on your paper. So I'm just putting clean water. We are going to do a wet and wet technique. And now I'm going to get a little more water on my brush, and I'm going to choose a color. It works best, it shows up best if you use a dark color. And as you can see with the wet on wet technique, when you paint, it spreads. Okay, I do want to get a lot of color on my brush for this technique. So I'm just going to kind of fill in this box with a good amount of watercolor paint. And if you want to get another color in there, so I'll get a little black in there, I can mix a little bit of a black in if I want to, or you can mix another color in, whatever you want. But make sure there's still enough water on your paper. And then you are going to get a little bit of salt in your hand. Come on. I'm going to shake this up and get some salt here. Okay. So that's too much, but it all came out. Anyway, you get the idea. So now you're just going to sprinkle some salt, and specifically where the areas are wet, the salt is going to absorb the color, and we are going to let that dry. Once it is dry, you can rub the salt off of your paper, and it will leave a very cool effect. While you're waiting for this to dry, you can go and experiment with your other boxes.